Let's try Agustínus Bader's Gel Cleanser. This is going to be my first impression and we're going to do a makeup removal test. So as you guys can see, I have the full beat on. We have the foundation, the concealer, the bronzer, the mascara, lashes, lip product. We have it all on. So we're going to see how this goes on a full face. But first, let me tell you a little bit about this cleanser. It's marketed as a gentle purifying gel that supports the skin's barrier. But of course, we all just really want to know, will it remove makeup? At this price point, people want to know if this is kind of a one and done thing or if you need to have a second cleanser. So I have oily skin. As you guys can tell, my skin is very oily, so I'm not only going to need something that's going to cleanse my skin, but something that's not gonna like pile upon it. So complete makeup removal is really important to me in my skincare routine. We're gonna start with a wet face and then we're gonna apply the cleanser. So as you guys can see, this has a soft gel texture. It's not too thick, not too runny, and it feels really cooling on the skin. It's not gonna lather a ton, which means it's gonna have like that gentler and less drying effect. But let's get back into this formula and what makes it so special and also maybe so pricey. So this cleanser is supposed to be lightweight, hydrating, and non-stripping with soothing and purifying ingredients. It's also powered by Bader's signature TFC8 complex, which means it's basically a blend of amino acids, vitamins, and peptides, and that's going to help guide nutrients and support your skin repair. All of that together is definitely what makes it a little pricey. A few more ingredients to highlight in this cleanser. It has rose flower water, which is going to help with calming and reduce visible redness. It also has cucumber extract, which is going to make it soothing and hydrating. And then it has coconut derived surfactants, which is going to provide that gentle cleanse instead of it having those harsh sulfates that would be extra drying. And it also has aloe vera, which we know helps hydrate and also help with irritation. Right away, we know that this formula is clearly designed to be soothing, gentle, and barrier friendly, and just not have that harsh strip your face type of situation. As I was working it in, I could already tell that it was breaking down the face makeup pretty well, but there were some parts that weren't really budging, and I could see the more I used it, some foundation was sitting in areas around my nose, eyes, and chin area. I went ahead and rinsed, and I noticed that my skin still felt pretty soft, not tight really at all, but I could definitely still see some makeup still on my face. So I went in with more cleanser, just a few more pumps, and every pump I could literally feel that ka-ching, ka-ching. But I really wanted to give this a full test to see if, maybe we do have to use a few more pumps, but it will all come off. And unfortunately, that just wasn't the case. So I'm gonna save my final thoughts for how I feel of it as a makeup remover till the end. Let's just get into that part of the video now. Okay, so will it take off all your makeup? I will say it's going to take quite a few pumps, but it did get most of the makeup off. I think if I would have did a makeup wipe first or an oil first, it would have done it, or just something to like melt the makeup off, like a melting balm or something. That would have been faster than just trying to do it on my face alone. But I feel like it did a good job. I'm gonna go ahead and use an oil cleanser to get the rest, because I can still see like there's a little bit of eyeliner here, and I'm sure there's a little bit more like in this area. This always has a little bit of makeup on it. See, yeah, still has some makeup there. So it did a pretty good job of trying to melt off all the makeup, but did it take it all off? No, I think when it comes to makeup, you have to start with melting it off with like something oil based, and then either wiping it off and going in with your cleanser. Trying to expect a cleanser to get it all by itself is a lot, unless it's a very stripping cleanser. So that's just something that's a no-no for me. So I was kind of like, I don't know if it's gonna work, but I do think it got a lot of the makeup off. So I'm impressed, like I was before. The cream cleansing gel, it's more of a cream cleanser to me rather than like a gel. It does foam up like a gel, which is cool, but for the most part it still feels like a nice moisturizing cream. So that's cool, because usually like some gel moisturizers can feel like they're drying out your skin. But okay, I am going to take a step back and just finish washing all the makeup off my face, and then I'll come back and we will apply a little bit of the rich cream before bed, and then I'm going to bed. But if you're looking for a cleanser that's barrier friendly, non-stripping, good for dry, sensitive, or normal oil skin, this would be a really good one. It has that nice hydrating gel formula, and again, those science-backed soothing ingredients as well as the TFC8. Because it doesn't have strong surfactants or heavy oils, it's not going to remove stubborn makeup. But yes, I think this would be a lovely, gentle, everyday cleanser. I think it'll be a fantastic, luxury second cleanse for your routine, especially if you have sensitive skin. But do I think it's the one and done makeup remover?